Hi guys, so I wanted to do a new video. I wanted to do an update post on a folio cover that I purchased from the company Hand Stitched Leather Tea. And I really felt, how do I say it? I felt super compelled to redo a video. For those of you that may have seen my first video that had like an unboxing slash review after a few days, I don't feel like I really did the cover justice, and I really wanted to get back on, and I wanted to do a new review after having used this for a couple of months at least now, and just talk about the things that I super like about it. I'll mention a couple of, other things that I, like the pros and cons. Sorry, I'm rambling a little bit. But I did feel like I needed to redo my video because I want to be known as a YouTuber as someone that does a totally honest review, and I don't want to be one of those, oh my gosh, look at it, it's just so perfect and you all should go buy it and blah blah blah. I'm sorry, like, okay, great for all of those YouTubers that are getting kickbacks or products or whatever. I mean, and if y'all want to send me free stuff, I am more than happy to take it. Just kidding. Anyway, all that aside, I'm just saying that I want to be a real reviewer. I don't want to be one of those that comes on fake, and that's why you see, like with my unboxing, you saw I did have some disappointment, and we'll get into that in the video, but like I said, I really wanted to kind of revisit and come back and like really talk about this because I felt it was super important, not only as a product reviewer, but as a YouTuber with integrity, and I really felt after using this for a while that there was some due credit that needed to be given to Tanya at Hand Stitched Leather Tea. And so let's just get into it. We'll just get done with my rambling. So this color, you can take these out. This color is Ebony Lacquer. It's one of the leathers that she has offered in her shop, and there's many, and I know that I don't think I've seen a whole ton of these. I don't think that these are like in the popular color scheme that a lot of people are looking at. And so I really wanted to, again, do another video, one for that, and two, again, because I just wanted to give a real review, and I wanted you guys to have the opportunity to hear it straight. So here goes. So this one is for the B6 Stalogy, which was new for me. I will tell you, we all kind of go through the elusive, can I get planner piece or whatnot. I'm going to be doing a video in a week or two, probably 2 weeks, on my entire system for 2019 and how things are going. The reason why I'm waiting is because I have a couple of covers coming that I've been sort of using a plan for, and I'll explain it in the video. So just watch out for that, because I'm going to do like a whole, and it's going to be long. So you're going to need, crumpets and tea, because you're just gonna be a long time listening to me rant about my system. But anyway, so here we go. So I did opt for the front pocket, and for those of you that don't know much about the Stalogy, this one is the B6. size. So I did do the front pocket, and the reason why I did that is because my goal was to clip my pens on the outside, and that is what I do. Now, with some leathers, if I were to do this, not only would I be dinging it up, but I would be scratching it. I just wanted to show you guys this. I mean, because I'm not even sure that I can portray how wonderful this leather can take a beating. I mean, a beating. I have beat the living daylights out of this thing, and it still looks practically new. So I put my light on just so you could kind of see the glare, because it is kind of shiny. Now you'll be able to see my fingerprints here a little bit when I do it, but I mean, look how almost perfect that still looks. You can kind of see that I've been using it to put my pens in and out, but I mean, the leather really super takes a beating. And you know, front and back, it's a little dirty, because honestly, if any of you guys follow my Instagram, you'll see I'm one of those people that has like hyperactive disorder, and I have to do 10 million things. So I'm a realtor. I am a general contractor for building spec homes. I homeschool my kids. I have a mini farm. So I'm busy, and I have some beautiful planners, but I also need workhorses that I can just throw and not stress out. And this bugger I can take with me to the job site and not worry that I'm gonna kill it. Literally, and I'm going to stop the video and edit and put in a new clip. I'm gonna run this bugger underwater so you literally can see that is how much this leather can take a beating. So so there you go. Her stitching is really super on point. After a couple of months use, really it's not coming out apart at all. You know, what I would consider to be normal, like loose threads, but you're gonna get that no matter what. And she almost, I don't know if it's like waxed or what, but it seems like it might be. So that, you know, that's that. And like I said, her stitching is really good. And you know, when you look inside the book and you see how she carries over the stitching and she back stitches, she really does pay attention to detail on some of that stuff. Some of my other planners, I have pet peeves because they'd get these like little, like, I don't know, tails that would stick up from, and you don't see that anywhere on any of her stitching at all. So, so that is a super plus for me as well, having just that really good stitching. One minor pet peeve that I have is the edges, and her edges they're totally fine. They're not frayed or anything. I just do prefer a little bit of a waxed edge. It just gives it more of that like finished feel. So, and you know what, if it bugs me enough, I could do it myself, you know, but that is something I do kind of wish that she did, and maybe if eventually she ever sees this video, she can take it as a suggestion or not. I mean, totally up to her. That's just kind of my preference. It just gives it that more finished look. But anyway, so getting to the inside, like I said, this is the Stalogy. You can see I sort of glitzed it up a little bit. My line of thinking when it comes to planners is it's got to be something that I love looking at and I love seeing, and it has to be pretty, and if it is, then I will go to it frequently. So this is just washi tape that I put on, and some of my daughter's artwork from the Doodle Lulu shop. And then I put my tabs for here, in here, and then some just Simply Gilded sticky notes. And then this is actually Rose Colored Days. Okay, so I know, and I'm only saying this because people ask the questions or I get messages, what was this, what was that? So I'm just letting you guys know. This isn't like a flip. I just was wanting to review the cover again. So her standard configuration is here. She does do this, the top kind of card pocket, and then this longer pocket, and then you have the slip pocket here. This was in my unboxing where you saw me a little bummed because I wanted secretarial pockets on the front and back for this one. But you know what? I've been dealing with it. It's really not been a deal breaker for me. If I really wanted to do it again, I would. Many people are like, oh, you can sell it. Absolutely, I could. But I love this thing so much, there's no way. I would just use it for another book if I ended up getting another one. So then the back is a standard, standard slip pocket. And as you can see, I just keep my monthly stickers in there. This is, for me, this is like my brain dump lists book. So I don't need to have a whole ton of stuff. So it works perfect for that. So, and you know, she puts her logo here on the bottom. And let me actually take this out so that you guys can take a look at the cover without anything in here. Now I will tell you, with this ebony lacquer, when I very first got it, it was super stiff, and the more I've used it, the better it's become. Like now it's not, it's very floppy. So so that's the inside of the ebony lacquer. And you know, again, like her stitching, you can just, she just does a really good job. This thing, like, you can just do anything with it, and it's just not, you're not gonna hurt it. So let me pause, and we're gonna do the water test so that you guys can see that. Okay, guys, so this is where this video gets interesting. So by default, I figured this out because I had, like I said, been beating this thing up, and let's just get to it. I just want to show you literally how crazy waterproof this leather is. So I have running water in my sink, don't mind my dirty sink, and here we go. I mean, I am literally like dousing it in water. Alright, okay, so you can see it's beating. Let me try and get the camera steady here. But look, I mean, just literally wiping, and let's get a close-up. You see my minor scratches from like really beating the daylights out of it, but it is completely dry. Totally and completely dry. No issues whatsoever. So we're back tabletop, and so that was really, for me, I have had a lot of different covers. I've tried so many different brands. There has not been one that can take a beating like this one so far for me. That's not necessarily what's important for everybody. But for me, you know, I have one cover that is the one that I use pretty much every day, and it's super nice, but it also, you know, is something that costs me a lot of money, and I want to be super careful to make sure that nothing happens to it. So this is a great alternative for me. So for me, that is definitely a big deal to be able to run your cover underneath water and have it literally come out totally fine. That's not necessarily a deal breaker for everybody. You know, I have one cover that is very expensive and I'm very delicate with that one, but sometimes I'm in situations where I just don't want to be delicate with my covers, and I really felt the need to come back on and to do a real review for this particular cover. This is hand stitched leather tee, and as I said, this one is called Ebony Lacquer. I can't say or speak to the other leathers that they do anything like that, but I'm telling you, this Ebony Lacquer is wonderful. And I would say if you want something you can beat around and it still looks absolutely brand new, this is the one for you. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions, definitely put it down below. Like I said, I just really wanted to get back on here and really show this cover and how much that I have loved it over the last couple of months. So thanks for watching. Bye.